And now for the news.
Indie.
Album release, single release, performances, news, events on Indie News.
Indie.
What's going on in the indie community?
News. Business and community news.
Indie.
Tune in to find out. News. Indie media for the indie spirit.
Indie.
Indie News. News. Indie News. Right here on Wild Radio.
Indie
News.
Hey y'all, this your girl Caribgem right here on Indie News Live. And today I'm sitting down to talk to Natasha Malone. And she is actually starring in a new film that I believe has just been released. And it is called Lawrenzo Monica. Hey Natasha, how you doing?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing really good.
That's good.
So I am very excited to hear about this movie. I heard a little bit about it. I know it's about a young couple, and we're going to elaborate more on that in a second. But I want you to formally introduce yourself to the listeners and let them know who you are, because some people know you as an actress, some people know you as a model, some people know you as an indie artist. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is Natasha Breezy Malone. A lot of people know me as Breezy Malone. But, you know, I act as well as sing. And I do a little modeling. I'm not as much as I used to, but I'm more on the acting scene and the music scene right now. Basically, I'm just, you know, trying to do more independent films. The one that's out right now, starring myself and Chaney, Lawrenzo Monica, is doing really big things, actually. Feel like it's going to really put everybody in the area out there, because it's a lot of local talent in that movie. And if you haven't seen it yet, y'all definitely need to pick it up.
Yes, we definitely need to go and see this movie. Support your indie films, guys. Support your indie films. As a little bit of background, I know that the director and writer was Frank Jackson Jr.
Mm-hmm.
And you, of course, and there's Chaney, Crystal Wilson. Now, I want you to go into depth right now.
Okay.
I want you to go into depth about this movie and tell us where the setting was, where did it take place, and just kind of how everything gets started, because what I've heard about the movie is a young couple that goes on some type of crime spree.
Right, yeah. Pretty much it's me, myself, and Chaney, and the actual setting is right in the area. Like, we shot all over the DMV area. A lot of it shot in Baltimore, a lot of it shot in D.C., and some in VA. And what it is pretty much he and I meet in the weirdest circumstances ever. He actually is trying to rob a store that I'm at with a friend of mine that she just opened up, and that is what sets the whole movie and starts it off, in the beginning.
Hold on. You said that he robbed the store that you're at?
Yeah.
And that's how you guys meet?
Yeah, and that's how we met. I mean, we met in the oddest of circumstances. He comes, tries to rob the store. We don't have no money. Instead, he kidnaps my ass and takes me away, and that's it.
Oh, wow. That's a heck of a way to meet somebody.
I know. But it does.
Now, what exactly happens after he kidnaps you?
Well, after he kidnapped
me. For ransom or something like that?
I don't think he thought that far down the line, because he definitely just took me on some free stuff and tells me, I'm going to just drop you off across town, give you some bus fare, and deuces. Don't ever call me again. Don't ever see me again. And me being the character I am in the movie, Monica, she is over the top. She is not having that. You're not going to take her away, drop her off, and give her bus fare. You're not going to do that. You're stuck with her for life. That's how she is.
Wow. Instant partner for life.
Yeah, absolutely. He made a friend for life and didn't even know what he was getting himself into.
Oh, my goodness. So what happens kind of further down in the movie?
Well, further down, as time goes on, we end up actually having a great friendship/relationship. We realize that we don't have a lot differences about us. We actually have a lot in common, and that common bond is what fuels us to do what we end up doing, which is just, getting different stores, robbing different stores for money in hopes of becoming famous. I mean, that's really what it turns out to be. It's just that we want to be noticed for something. We want to be famous. We're just two kids who are in, a situation where our parents aren't giving us any kind of attention, love, care, anything. So we figure, this is the way to get us all the attention we need. We could just rob all these stores and be on the news and be in the newspaper and everything, and they're going to love us.
So it's safe to say that this falls along the lines of Bonnie and Clyde. So the new age Bonnie and Clyde is Lawrenzo and Monica.
Absolutely. That's exactly what it is. It's like an urban Bonnie and Clyde. For like the younger viewers, yeah.
Okay, I think I'm feeling it a little bit. You get the twist and the turn, especially with him ending up kidnapping you. Kind of, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I know that earlier in March 1st, in correlation to this film, you and Trey had a film signing at a Walmart in Landover Hills, Maryland, I believe, right?
Absolutely, yeah, we did.
And how did that go? Like, were there a lot of fans and supporters out? I actually have never been to a film signing before, so I need you to kind of fill me in.
Oh, yeah. It actually turned out really well, like better than I ever imagined. I mean, it's really great to see how many people will support you in the area, so that's always cool. But what's even weirder, I would say, is like when people really recognize you and like want to take pictures with you and, really like wholeheartedly appreciate what you're doing and, really see you as something more than you may see yourself as. Like, to me, I'm just a normal girl doing movies. To them, I'm like, oh, wow, she's an actor. Let me take her picture. Let me get her autograph. It's like, it's crazy. But I'm telling you, the support was amazing. Walmart, did an amazing job setting it up for us. They did a great job, setting everything up. I personally don't even remember the names of most of the people that helped us set it up, but I want to say on the air thank you to everybody that set it up for us because that was amazing. We sold so many copies that night. We had a great time signing autographs. It was amazing. It was definitely a wonderful event, and I'm happy that we did it. It was great.
Awesome. Next time you guys do something like that, please let me know. I would definitely love to come out and do some coverage, take some pictures, and get some feedback from the actual people who are buying, the movie and everything. The people need to hear the type of feedback that, these indie films are getting. They're getting good reviews. They're getting positive feedback. People are really feeling indie films nowadays because some things going on in the big stream, sometimes they go overboard and do too much. So
absolutely.
Big up to the indie film. Indie film rocks.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Next thing I kind of want to know is what do you have coming up next? Because you've just completed, Lawrenzo and Monica. What do you have on your plate next?
Well, I actually am focusing more on the music side of things for a little bit, but I do have different films lined up. The one that's currently being shot and we're doing rehearsals for is another film actually written by Frank Jackson, and it's called Six Hearts, One Beat. And I can't really go into the details of that one yet because I kind of want to, give it time to, we're still in the early stages. But I'm really excited about my role in that. I won't be a main character, but I'll definitely be in it. And my character will be something to be remembered. Absolutely.
So you said 6 Hearts, 1 Beat.
Yeah, 6 Hearts, 1 Beat.
Okay, now anybody who's listening right now, I need you guys to think about that because my mind is already going. 6 Hearts, 1 Beat.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not even going to throw out there what it could possibly be. I'm going to keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Keep it to myself, but I want you guys to know that you heard it right here on Wild Radio, Indie News Live, 6 Hearts, 1 Beat. Could you possibly tell us the projected release time? Will it be 2014, this year?
It may be this year or early next year, but I believe, depending on when they want to start shooting, it could possibly be done by the end of this year. So I'm really excited. I think the script is wonderful, and I think that, it's going to be a great, new film. And also Chaney will be actually the star of that one. So it's kind of like Lawrenzo Monica's back again, but not in a whole different way. So you can't look at us as Lawrenzo Monica again because it's kind of...
Right, you guys are going to change it up for us.
Right,
now,
yeah.
I do have a question about that. I want to go back to the film. Well, not the film itself, but kind of like a film question.
Yeah.
You're actress. So the people that see you on film, when they see you in another film, I don't know if you got any feedback about this before, but does it throw them off? Do they expect you to be one way because they've seen you, play that role before, so they kind of put you in a category, or do you feel that you're kind of free to roam and to change your roles, and it doesn't, people don't limit you on that?
Well, I think because Lawrenzo Monica was my first big role where it got a national release and people really noticed me like that, people be calling me Monica and all that, so they just swear that's like who I am. But this role that I'm doing is the complete opposite. So I'm hoping that with this next role, I can show them that I have versatility, that I'm not just a 17-year-old girl with her head not on straight. Like, I can actually be, a classy businesswoman. I could be a, seductive woman. I could be anything. I have a woman of many hats. I could do anything acting-wise. Like, I feel like, personally, I have a wide range of acting. But that's for the viewer to find out, definitely, because they're still on Lawrenzo Monica right now.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to see it. I need to see it. So, I've met you on different occasions, so I've seen you play different roles and be different people. So I'm curious to see, the difference between the new film and then Lawrenzo and Monica.
Absolutely.
But I'm sorry, you were talking about your upcoming project. Let's get back to that, The Purple Prelude.
Yeah.
And we got to plug it. You guys got to check that out at breezymalonelove.bandcamp.com.
Yep. I love that. I love The Purple Prelude. I actually released an EP prior to that last year called Charm Love, and that actually is the gateway to The Purple Prelude. So I always suggest that people listen to that first and then listen to The Purple Prelude because it's like a story. I'm telling a story. And The Purple Prelude is basically different songs about, what I've been through. Everything I write about is about what I've been through. And I write all my material. I arrange on my material. Most of my stuff is produced by Jay Twiz, but everything that's written is all me, like all from the heart. So that's why I always really tell people, like, really listen to the lyrics because, it's all true. I, really put myself out there in those songs because that's what I'm about. I'm about keeping it real and making sure that someone can relate to me,
Right.
Especially
now, I'm looking at the track listing right now, and there are a couple of tracks that are kind of sticking out, and it's actually track 2 and track 3. Okay. And it's because of the titles. Okay. Now, track 2 is 72-Hour Hold. Give us a synopsis of that track.
Okay, so 72-Hour Hold is, wow. Okay, that track personally is so deep. Like, the title makes you think, if you know anything about, what a 72-hour hold is, it makes you think it's, something for someone who has a mental condition, okay? Because actually that's where, if you ever heard of 72-hour hold, that's actually what it is. It's like when someone is suicidal, they hold them for 72 hours. You know what I mean? But 72-hour hold, the song, is still a mental track, but it's about a guy who mentally don't know where he want to be. He want to be with this woman, but on the other side, he's not so sure. So it's kind of like being bipolar, but in a whole different way. It's like he wanna love this girl, but before you know it, he's done flipped it, and now he's on to something else. Like, he just can't sit still. So with me, I'm just trying to hold him still. I'm just trying to keep him for at least 72 hours. I'm trying to keep him.
Okay.
That's what you hear me sing about the whole time. You just hear me singing about how I'm trying to just get him to be with me. At least give me that much. If you can't give me nothing else, give me that.
Right. Okay. Now, what about track 3? It's called White Lines.
Okay. White Lines is actually an interesting track as well. That track is definitely not like the title. Like, a lot of people think that's a drug track. Automatically, they'll say, "Oh, White Lines like coke lines." No, it's got nothing to do with drugs actually at all. But depending on the listener, it's going to give you 3 different scenarios. You know, like you could either say, "Oh, this dude is really in love with a woman, and this woman is seeing her perspective of it," or this guy is in love with something else, and this woman's trying to, tell it from a third-person view. Or there's a woman that's talking about a guy that she just wants to be with, and no matter what, it's not what it seems. Like, in her head, it is what it is, but it's not really like that.
Okay. So you got different angles going on with this song.
Yep, I did. I really wrote from the heart, but I really know what it's about. I've heard different people give me different feedback, but I know what it's about. And it's interesting that you picked those 2 because those are actually the singles, and those 2 are getting videos made. Yeah.
I didn't know that ahead of time, people.
yeah, that's interesting that she knew, because those are actually the singles, and those are the 2 that we're shooting videos for, as well as Peer Pressure. So that's kind of cool. Yeah.
All right, so we got to look out for those videos. All right, so we're reaching the end of the interview. I want to ask you 2 personal questions. I always do that, so I want some personal questions. Now, what is one of your worst habits?
Okay, my worst habit is I really take stuff the wrong way. Like, I'm kind of sensitive. I can't believe I'm saying this on the radio, but it's true. I'm kind of sensitive, and I might be because I'm an artist, but I take stuff the wrong way. Like, someone could be telling me something, and I'll hear it a totally different way. And when I do that, I just become somebody else. I swear. Like, I'm just like, "Oh, really? That's what you're saying? Okay, cool." And they like, "What are you doing? Like, what? Why are you tripping?" I didn't mean it like that. But I'm like, I don't know. That's how I took it. So I have an issue with that. But I'm working on it. I guess I'm just used to people, especially in this industry that we're in. I'm sure you know. I'm used to people telling me one thing, and they ain't really, like, they really mean something else. You know what I mean?
Right.
And actions speak louder than words, so usually I go by actions. So if your actions is showing me that you're not serious with something, like you try to do a track or something, and then you don't follow up, or you trying to do something, you want me to audition for something, and you're not on time, I flip. Like, I can't stand that kind of stuff. I take everything wrong. So that's something I'm working on, because I'm starting to understand that in this industry, that's just what to be expected, and it's kind of unfortunate. But,
yes,
hey. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, my next personal question is, where is your favorite place to relax, or what is your favorite thing to do to relax? You could pick either one of those.
My favorite thing to do to relax is spend time with my kids, because that's the only time I don't have to think about work. Like, when I'm with my kids, I just think about, my kids. My kids are awesome.
Right.
They're funny. They like to, joke. They like to play. Like, these kids have no worries, and I always say, like, that's how I mentally try to be when I'm around them. I try to not think of anything. I turn my phone off. I make sure that all my time is with them. So I would say that my time with my kids is the only real time that I get to just relax and not think about all the stresses of the week or what I have to do. I just kind of just think about them in that moment and being a kid again. Like, we just go to the park. We go everywhere. We have a lot of fun together, my kids and I. So
awesome. That's good, because I know that, just being doing all that you do, being an actress, being a an artist, being a model, you can get, your time goes fast. You can get lost and caught up, and you lose those moments with your kids. So it's very good to hear that you take the time to spend with them.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any words of encouragement for a young lady out there that might be looking to, getting to acting and things like that? What words of encouragement do you have?
I would say, no matter what you do not allow anybody, and I mean no one, not even your parents, like no one in your life tell you what you cannot do, because they're going to do it. It's going to be times where it's going to get so hard where you're going to feel like, what am I doing this for? I can't do no more. I don't want to do it. Don't allow even yourself. Don't allow any of that to keep you off your goal, because in this industry, you're going to hear a lot of no's. You're going to hear a lot of, try again. You're going to hear a lot of just negativity. But for all that negativity, if you keep working at it, you're going to start getting over that hurdle. You're going to start getting more yeses. You're going to get more people behind what you're trying to create. So patience is key, definitely. Having a good circle is cool. But even with good circles, you know, people fall off the map. I mean, honestly, you have to rely on self first. If you have any kind of thing that keeps you focused, that's what you should rely on. So just stay focused. Don't allow no one to get you off your grind. Keep doing it, especially in this area. I know it's hard because this area can tend to be like a little competitive and, you know, no one wants to help each other, but it doesn't matter because you can do your own thing. I did it by myself with 2 kids.
There you have it. I hope ladies, any ladies that are listening, you know, just if you're interested in getting into anything, it doesn't even have to be just, you know, being an actress, anything. Listen to those words. Listen to those words. You have to believe in yourself and, you know, do what you can do and focus. Now, of course, I want you to give your contact information. Can we tweet you? Are you on Instagram? Do you have a we know you have a Bandcamp because it's breezymalone.bandcamp.com. But are you on SoundCloud? Like, let us know. We can go on social media to find you.
Yeah, I'm on. Well, I have a Facebook fan page, which is just Natasha Malone on Facebook. Like you just searched that. My Twitter is @BreezyMalone2. My Instagram is Exotic Eyes Malone. And then I have a SoundCloud, and it's like SoundCloud.com, the little dash, everything is breezy.
All right. There you have it. Thank you so much, Tasha,
yeah, no
for
problem.
joining us. I really appreciate it. And we learned a lot about the movie and your project, The Purple Prelude. I really, really am looking forward to doing another interview with you for your video release coming out soon.
Absolutely.
All right, you guys, you heard it here first. Indie News Live right here on Wild Radio. Be sure to just be on the lookout for 6 Hearts, 1 Beat. That's the new movie that she's working on. Set to release late 2013, maybe early 2014. But right now, we want you to go in the stores, go to Walmart. Check out Lawrenzo and Monica, starring Natasha Malone and Chaney. Just released right now. Go and check it out. Also, check out The Purple Prelude. Go to breezymalonelove.bandcamp.com. And I want you guys to check out track 2 and track 3. That's 72-Hour Hold and White Lines. Keep it locked right here to Wild Radio for more Indie News Live.
This has been another Wild Radio interview. Please contact info@wildouradio.net with any inquiries.